This is Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, an official picture released by Modern Warfare 3 people, aka Sledgehammer. And yes, you are seeing it correctly. That is a mimic. We haven't seen a mimic since the Cold War days, and if you don't know what the mimic is, it is from Firebase Z and Outbreak and every other game mode, and it was the most annoying thing because out of a horde of zombies, the only thing that grabbed you was a goddamn mimic. It's okay, but they're back. And they look different. So let's quickly discuss them before we get on to anything else. First of all, where the hell is the set? I have no idea. We have a burger sign that I don't want to disrespect anyone, and I don't know what this exact font is, but if you do know, please comment down below and I will pin that comment because I don't want to disrespect anyone's country, language, or especially their writing, but it seems to be not an English-speaking country, nor Russian, because that does not look like Russian writing. On top of this, it's a burger place. This is set in a city. We have other zombies all around the place. One of them looks like a babushka, which is obviously a Russian thing, but it could just be a person that is wearing a bandana around their face and then turned into a zombie or died. And obviously, going back to our mimic, it has multiple heads now. If you don't know, the mimic in the past used to just have one head. It was like this thing where the zombie essentially ripped its face. I'm assuming this is how it turned into a zombie because it just had like loose zombie head skin. That was it. It was pretty weird. That is the only image that we have as of right now. But there is some descriptions as to what this mode is. It is going to be a squad versus massive hordes mode. Essentially, Outbreak 2.0. They aren't essentially calling it Outbreak 2.0 nor Outbreak. They're calling it Survival Zombies, or they're calling it Modern Warfare Zombies, MWZ, not even Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. They also go on to say a Dark Ether Zombies story set in the Modern Warfare universe. Now what does that mean? Not entirely sure. Does this mean it is just now set in the Modern Warfare universe just for the time being and it has nothing to do with the Treyarch Zombies universe and the Vanguard one? Does this just simply mean that we are getting zombies now in Modern Warfare universe? So it's always, you see where I'm going with this. It's a bit of a messy situation because of the way they worded this. I think they're just trying to let us know that, hey, zombies has always been set in the Modern Warfare universe because it kind of has. We have had previous mentions of zombies inside of Modern Warfare universe with Warzone, because if you don't know, the events of a special event that happened in Modern Warfare Warzone and also the Legion boss fight are connected. So the rockets we launch at the end of the Legion boss fight crash onto a ship in the middle of the ocean. That ship crashed onto Verdansk, which essentially released zombies onto the map. Now I'm going to read a bit of a longer segment that they did post, and they said this: for the first time, team up with other squads to survive and fight massive hordes of the undead in the largest Call of Duty Zombies map ever. Modern Warfare Zombies, in brackets MWZ, tells an involved and unearthly Dark Ether Zombies story set in the Modern Warfare universe. Again, going back to the whole idea of them specifying it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. Does this mean that it's totally unconnected? Potentially. We could be dealing with some dimensional stuff, or they again are just trying to specify that, hey, it's always been connected. Confusing. We will hopefully get more answers in the future, and I will probably be covering this in the future myself. Expect to undertake missions across different regions that escalate in difficulty. What does that sound like? Outbreak. It's basically Outbreak. You go from region to region, it increases in difficulty, yada yada, rounds, regions, difficulties. Outbreak, which I'm happy to see, and I'm happy that they aren't trying to really be like secretive about it. They just told you how the mode is going to work, which I already knew, and a lot of us knew because it leaked quite a few months ago, and I did just make a video about it. They go on to say, with core zombies features and a cavalcade of secrets to discover. What a confusing word to say out loud. Ready up for an open world player versus enemy PvE extraction survival experience against some of the biggest enemies in Call of Duty history. Do they mean zombies, or are they specifying to more different things? Does this mean that we are going to be getting potentially boss fights? Fingers crossed, you gotta have boss. Are we going to be seeing Easter eggs? Is it going to be multiple Easter eggs? Now I'm just going to quickly talk about something else because we do have more information. On top of everything that I just read you there, we found out that it is going to be all set on the Warzone map that is going to be introduced inside of Modern Warfare 3. So this is a brand new Warzone map. That's the screenshot you just saw there. It is official that this mode is going to be DMZ combined with Outbreak. So it is not going to be Outbreak on its own. You aren't going to be be traveling to region, which is very unfortunate because it goes on that you are also going to have difficulty ramp up the closer you get to the center of the map. So no, you are not going to be traveling to different regions, you are just going to be going to the middle of the map and it's going to just ramp up in difficulty. It is also not going to be based on time or kills, and you can only be inside of the lobby for max 60 minutes before you are forced to exfil. So yes, it's just DMZ, and I know I always ask for DMZ mixed with Outbreak, and I do find this interesting and I'm really excited to see where this could potentially go. So them saying you're going to have quests is very similar to just DMZ. Before you hop into the game, you're going to choose your missions and then you're going to go in, complete them, exfil whenever you decide, I'm guessing, or obviously wait the 60 minutes. Also, on top of this, there's going to be other things apart from zombies that are going to be attacking you, and that is going to be human threats. So yeah, we're not just going to be having zombies. It's interesting. I'm guessing it's AI. Personally, I didn't really want more people shooting at me, but hey, whatever. There's going to be buy stations, wall buys, which is pretty cool, mystery boxes, and Pack-a-Punch seems to be present. No mentions of perks, which is very unfortunate. And the last thing is cinematic story is a part of Treyarch's zombie storyline, so I'm guessing there's gonna be cinematics. This doesn't seem to be the most craziest thing ever, but I'm really curious to see more information coming out officially from Treyarch or officially from Activision, Call of Duty, whatever, because this is currently just coming from Mr. Dalek JD. We don't have any gameplay, and it's interesting that this is how we have to learn about it. It isn't officially from them. It's just kind of, you know, you have to search for it. So if you found it here, yeah, that's it. This is what is interesting about what they keep specifying. A team-based experience where you can just walk up and be like, hey, what's up guys? You want to team up against zombies? Here you go, other players, you can team up with them or fight them. They never say it's also PvP. So again, it's just player versus enemy or entity, PvE. The whole idea of what zombies is, you go in, you fight zombies. It's just a bit confusing. They haven't exactly announced any date as to when they potentially will want to reveal zombies fully, not just a picture. Also, on top of this, the game is going to be releasing on the 10th of November, which is a Friday, so we still have to wait some time. They might want to do a full-on reveal, trailer, gameplay talking, and all of that stuff closer to Halloween. That's what they did with Cold War, because Cold War released on the 13th of November, so it was very close together. It's a very similar release date, but I'm super excited. Why am I excited? It's zombies. I love zombies, and knowing that they're being transparent with us as of right now, saying what the mode is, just saying you're gonna go in, you're just going to go in, you're going to go into region, and it's going to increase in difficulty. There's also just a lot of questions that I'm guessing you also have, and obviously I've already mentioned my questions in this video, and I'm going to be making a bunch of videos in the future because this is set in the Modern Warfare universe. Going back to that whole idea, is it the continuation of the story? Is it because it's set in so much in the future, and COD 2024, the next Treyarch game, is supposed to be set in the Gulf War, which is set in the 90s? There's just so many questions, and I know some of you are not interested in the story. You're just interested in the gameplay, and you probably just wanted a round-based map or anything to do with round-based. Unfortunately, you have to wait till next year. Just say give it a go. I know it's going to cost you around $70 or 80 euro or whatever else it is in the other currencies. It's quite a lot of money. It is unfortunate, but hey, that's going to be it for the video. If you have watched this far, you clearly enjoyed my content in some kind of way, so be sure to subscribe. We're on the road hitting 50,000 subscribers, and we really much appreciate if you also drop the like on the video, as that does help it spread. There's a lot of questions to be answered, a lot of questions to be still asked, and we're going to be covering that until November 10th on the channel, so be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.